on education and educating our athletes, then I think that once they are out of college, for example, their ramp up will be not quite as painful, because sometimes our athletes graduate from college rather, and not really sure about what they want to do with their careers. Now I'm going to shift just a little bit, because I know that I know that you all are definitely proud of these young people because they're yours. But let's kind of make the shift about athletics a little bit. What kind of expectations, because as I see Coach Anderson here, and I know that he's a man that focuses on academics, but something tells me he's also a man that doesn't believe in losing as well. So I'm sure there's a healthy balance there. Tell us about some of the expectations in the way of preparation and those kinds of things that that you're doing for your guys, and then we'll talk about your young ladies.
You're talking about specifically with men's basketball?
Absolutely.
Well, we just finished, as you know, a retreat this weekend with our guys. We have 8 new players. We've got guys from New York. We have a young man from the Cayman Islands, Atlanta, Chicago. So, of course, we have new guys from Memphis, Florida. I mean, we're all over the map. So, we've really been trying to get those guys to bond, to learn each other, so we can get a feel for them. And we've had different groups that come out and help us with team building, and we did some anger management sessions, and
Great.
We had one of our best sessions. We had our Legends lecture where the former players came back and Coach Johnson opened it up. We had Dr. Harrington, who, of course, was a standout athlete at Lemoyne-Owen College, and Coach Newman, who played on our national championship team with Clint Jackson, Tonio Harris, who led the nation, was an All-American, and Curtis Hollowell. A lot of people only focus about the national championship that we won, and they forget that we played and were runner-ups and had a national championship team in 1985, and we had a couple guys like Curtis Hollowell that came back, and they are mentoring our new guys and telling them about that Lemoyne-Owen kind of rigor and that what it takes to be a magician. So we had a great weekend. I think we're going to have a really special group.
Great.
So we're really excited about that. So that's what we're doing right now, as well as we're getting up about 6 o'clock every morning, hitting the weight room.
Wow.
and conditioning a little bit. So.
Well, I'm sure you're not their favorite person by now.
Oh, they love me.
Yeah, they'll love you. They'll understand later, but right now they're probably a little bit upset. Going back to the Legends, you just mentioned a name that you started the program off with, and that's Mr. Jerry Johnson.
Yes.
Talk to us about Mr. Johnson.
I don't know where to begin. I mean, he's a legend. He's a Hall of Fame coach. When he retired, he was the winningest coach in NCAA history, any division. He's been a father figure to me, a mentor, a friend, a colleague. We talk on a daily basis. And I think if you talk to any young man who played for him, no matter what era, all the way from the 60s, because he coached at Lemoyne for 46 years, all the way to 2005, I think you would find nothing but great things that people would say about him. And it was not just about basketball.
Wow. You know, what I'm feeling is I can just see it now, the Legends versus the new guys. So Dr. Harrington, Clint Jackson, Coach Newman, all of you guys, and Mr. Johnson, they'll just let you shoot a nice 3-point shot. I think that'd be a great opportunity.
Well, we do an alumni game, which is unique. Some schools do have an alumni game, but we do have an alumni game every year. It'll be November the 20th this year at Bruce Hall. That's a Sunday. It'll be 4 p.m. for the women and 6 p.m. for the men, and we have a great turnout. Normally it's a very competitive game. It's a lot of fun, and I don't think Dr. Harrington will be out there, but I'm sure he'll be in the stands rooting some of those other guys on.
Okay, yeah. Sounds great. Talk to us a little bit about our female athletes. What are you doing right now to kind of get them really pumped up and working out for the season?
Well, we also do 6 a.m. practices.
Oh boy.
With conditioning, and believe it or not, we're doing it with a smile.
Great, great. Are you sure that's a smile and not a grit?
Oh, it's a smile.
Oh, that's great. That is awesome. And then too, again, they'll appreciate it later. So let's just kind of get down to when you get your show on the road. When do the guys start playing?
Well, we'll have a Midnight Madness October the 14th at 11 p.m. And that will kick off official practice. Our first exhibition game will be November the 3rd against the University of Memphis. Believe it's a 7 p.m. game, and after that we're right into the season. We have a great schedule. We play in a great conference. Some of our conference games this year, we go to TSU, Tennessee State, on December the 19th. We play Russ College down in Holly Springs, Mississippi on November the 12th, and later in our conference schedule, we take on one of our rivals, friendly rival right up the road, Lane College, and I believe that's February the 11th.
Right.
And so in between there, we'll host Morehouse, Clark Atlanta, Tuskegee, all those other Kentucky State, all those other schools in our conference. So come check us out.
So that date with Lane, is that considered D-Day for them?
Well, I think it'll be a fun day for everybody. Lane and Russ have been friendly rivals with us. Everyone in the community loves to see our two go at each other, and when it's all over, we'll shake, hug, and we'll walk away with the win.
Good sportsmanship. Oh, I tell you, I noticed you slid that one in. That's pretty good. So, Coach Turner, when does your season start?
We basically have the same schedule as the men.
Okay.
We just do a different non-conference games for the most part. Non-conference will be playing Christian Brothers and also Jackson State.
Oh, great.
Sure.
Now that's for basketball. How about
basketball? Volleyball, we've already started the season.
Oh, great.
Right now we're 2-2 in our conference, and we're looking forward to being successul.
Winning many more.
Of course.
Good. Well, again, I keep talking about the hidden treasure, and we want to get past that. As we think in terms of moving forward and your student athletes really achieving the goals of their higher grades, the higher graduation rate for your department, we know that some of them are going to be coming out of college and looking to secure gainful employment so that they can pay taxes and give back to the community, and then serve as role models, both the young ladies and the young men, for some of the young folks here in town and beyond. What would you say is something that the greater community could do to help to support your program at the Lemoyne-Owen College?
Well, we need more groups, and I have to mention this group because they've been very, very helpful with our tennis program, for the Jack and Jill Foundation. They've been mentors to our young ladies, and our tennis team and the Jack and Jill group have built a strong, have made a strong connection. So the more groups like that we can get to come out and mentor our young people, so they can hear. It's one thing from hearing it from the coach, but when you have other people in the community that are coming out and get an opportunity like you have to talk to some of our student athletes and share life stories with them, I think it helps prepare them and get those young people to understand that there's going to be life after the sport, and it's a real world out here. And these are some of my experiences. Let me share them with you, or let me guide you in the right direction, or put you on the right path so you may not make the same mistakes that I made, so it can be a little easier. So if we can have more groups like that to come out, and reach out to our teams. We just hired a baseball coach, Stanley Stubbs. He's putting together a great, you talk about winning, he's putting together a great baseball team. He's came from 2 other schools where he's won championships. He's worked in the Major League Baseball with several different teams, and I just see the type of excitement he's building with that baseball. So I'm looking for some type of men's group any day to walk through the door and say, hey, we want to be mentors for your baseball team. Great. You guys got some great young men, and let's help them after baseball. So.
Great. That sounds really good that you've already kind of gotten that involvement, but as you said, that support, if you will, is minimal. And Jack and Jill, that's great on the female side. I'm sure there are some male organizations out there. So for the other organizations, we'd like to ask you to feel free to contact either Coach Anderson and also Coach Turner. We've mentioned Jack and Jill, so there obviously are some other organizations that are out there that may not have been aware of an opportunity like this. So we're looking forward to hopefully having them to reach out to you. Now, where do you play your home games, and what's the address of that place?
We play at Bruce Hall Gymnasium. It's located on our campus at 807 Walker Avenue. If you've never been to Bruce Hall, I guarantee you, if you attend one game, you'll come back for life.
Wow.
It's a great atmosphere. It's a lot of fun. The games are exciting, and if you missed it, I feel sorry for you.
Wow.
So come out and support us and check us out.
Great. Well, we'd like to thank both of you for coming out to share with us on the best of. And once again, we've had Coach William Anderson, who's the athletic director for the Lemoyne-Owen College, and he also serves as the men's basketball coach for. Yes. So thank you for the things that you've done, those that you're doing now, and those that are yet to come. And I'll say to Coach Johnson, thank you for pouring into Coach Anderson all that you have, along with the others. And Coach Turner, I will say thank you very much for all that you're doing to help to shape and mold our young ladies. So we'd like to say thanks to you and to the staff. I know that you mentioned one of the coaches, but the other coaches, I'm sure, are equally as talented, and that you're equally as proud of them and their program. So once again, we look forward to meeting you guys at Bruce Hall at the Lemoyne-Owen, and I'm sure that's going to be before the month is over, since you're starting, I guess, early next month, so in October. So we're looking forward to that. Again, this has been the best of. I am Ricky Tucker, your host, and the one thing that we'd love to always ask you to do is to remember always, be your best.